Hi, I thought I'd come on and do a quick video today rather than just posting up a few words to the page, which is what I normally do. So I feel like I'm being quite brave today doing a video, but if you don't do it, nobody's going to see it. So here we go. So I'm wondering who's done some goals for 2019. Well, as you can imagine, I'm big on goals. I like working on my goals. I like setting my goals. I like the whole planning process. There are times when it's really hard, but if you didn't have a goal, if you didn't have a plan, you wouldn't achieve anything. So obviously it's something I really, really work on every year. So my challenge to you is, have you set goals for 2019? Or maybe you've done some resolutions, perhaps you prefer to call them resolutions, but in any event, have you set some goals? Have you set the resolutions? Have you identified your priorities? And it can be quite hard to identify priorities because we've got so many conflicting things going on in our lives. You know, a lot of us are working full time or working part time, we've got children, or we might have young adults or whatever. But lots of things take up our time, and trying to fit in things that we want for ourselves can be really, really hard. And sometimes it feels selfish to be working on those things as well. But ultimately, if you look after yourself, you look after everybody else much, much better, and you're a nicer person to be around. So why wouldn't you work on your goals? Why wouldn't you do some things that you actually enjoy doing? So I was wondering, if you haven't set your goals yet, how exactly are you going to do it? Now, right, before I show you this, I know it's going to be in reverse on this video, and if I sort it out, that's great, but I'm not going to let it be an obstacle to showing you. So, in reverse, I've done a January 2019 goals pack, and this is something like 15 pages long, but don't be intimidated. It's broken down very easily for you to have a stab at working out what your goals are for 2019, what you would really like to do. If you got to December 2019 and you would tick 3 major things off a list, what would they be for you? But this pack helps you identify those things. And I've been working on this. Let me show you on page 2. This is the one that helps you work out what your priorities are. As you can see, it's called a Wheel of Life. It's an excellent tool. Some of you will have probably already seen a Wheel of Life. You may even have worked on a Wheel of Life, and if you have, then that's great, because it means you've got some idea of how your life is looking and whether things are balanced or not. But a Wheel of Life really does help you get into the nitty-gritty of how things are moving on in your life, and it helps you identify things that would really make a difference for this year and for future years, because there's some things you need to start quite early on, because they could be 2, 3 or 4 year projects. But the pack also goes on to give you an opportunity to break down your actions and to question yourself as to why you want to do these particular projects and why you want to set these particular goals. It'll also help you track your actions, because one of the things is it's great to have goals, but one, if you haven't written them down, and secondly, you haven't got a list of actions as to what you're going to do to make those goals come alive, then you're not going to get anywhere. You might make some progress right at the beginning, but things are hard sometimes, you know, life creeps up on you, and then suddenly your list of goals begins to drop down your list of to-dos, and before you know it, you're 5 months into the year and you're thinking, I haven't progressed this. I was going to book a holiday. I haven't booked my holiday. I was going to join that fitness class and I didn't join that fitness class. This pack will help you stay on track, because it's got a little tracker in there for you to see what you're doing and what you're not doing. So if you want to get your hands on this pack, come on over to my Facebook group. There'll be a link in the blurb, which will probably be above this video. And I'll also put a link in the comments just to be sure. The pack is free, membership of the group is free, and it's a private group as well, so nobody is going to see anything coming through your personal Facebook feed. It'll just all be within the group. We're a supportive bunch, and we're really just sort of getting started on this. In a couple of weeks I'll be getting the February pack out, because there's going to be one of these every month all the way through 2019. So come with us, come and join us, come and set your goals for 2019 and make a difference to your year. Cheers.